you some love.
Love Reuters.
Yes.
Yeah,
we do.
please.
No
I read
war
your
in
app
Iran.
every day.
Peace. Bread and hot bombs.
We're desperate. We are desperate
peace,
for no war.
understanding, and humanitarian.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that this is a collision of a monstrous collision of a war power that will take out Iran, that will take out so much of our society. And in the end, I think Bibi found his stooge, and the stooge's name is Trump. Bibi is happy as a clam.
Can I get your name?
You know, I used to be very open about my name,
Okay.
and lately I'm not as open, which is probably silly because my face is everywhere.
It's okay.
But yeah,
Well, your response is the news item on page 7. Because you had to change it up.
yeah, we just you add that to it just so people know.
Yeah. So you just want what?
We just want peace. We want a cessation of hostilities. We want Gaza to be, the hostilities in Gaza to end. We want America to stand down and to have our money go to our people here in the United States who need it. Thank you.
Who are you with?
Reuters?
Who?
Reuters.
I'm sorry, didn't see it. Good, okay. That Fox News company. No.
Oh, I talked to the woman from Fox News.
I can't talk to them.
Someone's got to talk to them.
Yes, I won't talk to them.
Oh, I wouldn't talk to some of them.
We're in front of the nice tapered flagpole. Make sure you get the tapered flagpole. It's tapered.
Well, it was erected.
Oh, no, don't say that.
It is very erect.
It was put up. That's about the only thing anything in the White House that is erect.
I like this. Anyway.
Can you take us a picture?
I know this is crazy. I'm worried about AI remanufacturing what I say, separate from Reuters. Do you mind not using it?
Well, okay.
Just that Trump is a stooge part can be really misinterpreted.
Okay.
And it, thank you.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's out on civil
Thank you.
liberties.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, cool, okay? Hey, Don. Just want to check with you. Are box swaps okay now? Because I could get Medea Benjamin. Yeah, the woman I just heard, she just said she didn't want to be on air, but it's like, no, I support it over. Yeah, I can't stop that. Whereas Medea, she understands. She'll get us to say. I'm going to go talk to her.
Love your work, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The White House, the background. It's great. And turn towards me a little bit. It's good. And just speak clearly.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are y'all doing here today? Why?
Yeah.
Why Sunday?
We are outraged with the Trump attacks on Iran. It's unprovoked. Iran poses no threat to us. It's unconstitutional. He never went to Congress. It's against international law. And it's unnecessary because they were in negotiations. The negotiations would have worked. Of course, they did work when Obama signed the agreement and Trump pulled us out of it. But there is no reason to have this war. And plus, we're just terrified that this could become World War III. This could become a nuclear war. And so we're out here on a very, very hot Sunday.
Free Palestine!
We got. Can you say your,
Free Palestine!
spell your name?
Free Gaza! Free Gaza!
I know you, but
Hands off Iran! Hands off Iran! Hands off Iran! Hands off Iran! Money for jobs and education! Not for wars and deportations! Money for jobs and education! Not for wars and occupation! Hands off Iran! Hands off Iran! Hands off Iran! Hands off Iran! 1, 2, 3, 4! Feed the people, not the war! 1, 2, 3, 4! Feed the people, not the war! 1, 2, 3, 4! We don't want your racist wars! 1, 2, 3, 4! We don't want your racist wars! 5, 6, 7, 8! Iran is a sovereign state! 5, 6, 7, 8! Iran is a sovereign state! Not a penny, not a dollar! No more money for Israel slaughter! Not a penny, not a dollar! No more money for U.S. slaughter! When Iran is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? When Iran is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? When Syria is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? When Lebanon is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! No more U.S. attacks! Iran, we got your back! No more U.S. attacks! Iran, we got your back! No more U.S. attacks!
No more U.S. attacks!
Doesn't make any sense. that Trump would embrace an internationally wanted war criminal in the likes of Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu is no surprise. Trump himself is a war criminal and a hardline supporter of the genocidal Israeli regime. Because of Trump's aggression, there is now no telling how far this is going to escalate. Iran could imminently retaliate by hitting one or more of the U.S. military bases that is in the region. This could lead to U.S. casualties, service members serving overseas becoming the needless casualties of this reckless decision. The next step could even be a boots-on-the-ground invasion or the uncontrollable spread of this war around the world. I don't want that. I'm here because I don't want that. The one who is responsible for the grave danger to every person on the planet right now is the criminal, Donald Trump. Trump was lying when he promised that he would keep the United States at peace. Since his entry onto the political scene, Trump has tried to take advantage of the widespread opposition to the endless war in the Middle East, these forever wars, by pretending to share this view. But at his core, we know that Trump is a hardcore militarist who wants to use the Pentagon war machine to bully and subjugate the entire world. Human lives, whether they be Iranians or the working class youth that he sends to kill and die, are of absolutely no concern to Trump and his allies and these other warmongers in his cabinet. We know that Trump is lying when he says that Iran was about to develop a nuclear weapon. Even the U.S. government's own intelligence does not believe that Iran is on the verge of becoming a nuclear armed power. And the hypocrisy is striking. They said it themselves. The hypocrisy is striking even more because Israel is the nuclear armed power in the region. But it refuses to sign the Non-Proliferation Treaty. And the United States has the world's largest nuclear weapons stockpile and is the only country to have ever actually used nuclear weapons in war. Iran is developing nuclear weapons is a poor imitation of George W. Bush's original lie about Iraq's supposed weapons of mass destruction. Y'all remember those? Whatever happened to those? Did they find them yet? Well, it's just as false. So we are here today, and I want y'all to join me as we stand here today, because the people of D.C. and the people of this country do not want another endless forever war. Are y'all with me in that? Be it tomorrow or be it in the coming days, the people are here because we are going to be in the streets. We are going to be demanding. We're going to be here in D.C. and we're going to be across the country saying no war on Iran. No war! No war on Gaza. No war! No racist, terrorist, Israeli aggression in the Middle East. To the racist policy of U.S. imperialism all over the world. So if y'all with me on that, I want you to help me in welcoming my friend Jamal from the National Iranian American Council, who's going to come up and speak to us.
To the people of Iran, we have failed you. We have failed the people of Iran. We have failed the people of Palestine. We failed the people of the region. They may have failed us, but we have a responsibility to stop them from doing this again and again and again and again. Iranians have their own corrupt rulers to deal with. They don't need our corrupt rulers dropping bombs on them. And just as the Iranian people are not the same as the Iranian government, I hope the world knows that the American people are not the same as this government. How many more forever wars are we going to fight? How many more wars of choices and dumb wars are we going to fight? How many more? No more wars. No more wars. Our government just did what they called a surgical strike. A surgical one-off strike. We bomb you, we're out. It's over. Bullshit. This was not a surgical strike. They dropped 6 of the largest bombs in human history on Iran. And guess what they're saying now? We didn't get the nukes. We didn't get the nuclear material. It's still there. They ran away with it. So now what do you think Netanyahu's going to tell Trump? Mr. President, we got to go back in. We got to bomb some more, and some more, and some more. And if the Iranians rebuild, we got to mow the lawn and bomb again and again and again. And eventually, he'll say, Mr. Trump, it's time to put boots on the ground. And that's how this forever war begins. That's where we're at right now. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. How hard is it to say no to Netanyahu? How hard is it to say yes to diplomacy and no to dropping bombs in the middle of negotiations? Donald Trump, you don't know how to say no to Netanyahu? We know how to say no. No more U.S. taxpayer dollars to drop bombs on children in Palestine. No more U.S. veto at the UN to protect these criminals from doing more and more wars. No more wars for Israel, and no war with Iran.
All right, will you all join me in welcoming up my friend Ben Groska, coming all the way down from Western Massachusetts today. Come on, Ben.
Brothers and sisters, free Palestine! No war on Iran! I'm going to do a song for you by the artist Jim Page. It's called Palestine. We understand that the war on Iran is connected to the war on Palestine. These struggles to stop U.S. imperialism, to end Zionism are connected. I wish I had an input from my guitar, but come on close and you might hear the guitar, and we'll also have a little bit of a sing-along part too. I'll tell you a story. I'll be quick as I can. The terrible news from the Holy Land. The pictures of children etched in my brain, covered in rubble and wails of pain. Jews and Arabs lived one and the same for 1,000 years, till the Zionists came. They came like a river, came like a flood. Al-Nakba was written on the wall in blood. In Palestine, in Palestine, that's your part, in Palestine. In Palestine, in Palestine.
I'm not trying to change your opinion. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to tell you how
But when I see stuff like this, that's
It doesn't
scandalous.
affect you because you're white. You think, how do you think everybody else
You know what?
feels?
You know what? That is bullshit.
Everybody has their own story.
That's
We
a
all want to be
bullshit
equal.
fucking.
I'm
You don't know
here
where I
to
came
make
from.
sure there is no.
You don't know my background.
That's
And
it.
look at
We
just
want
all my
everybody
skin.
safe.
Did I privilege because of that?
You're taking advantage of it. You're trying to tell other people it's okay for us to invade their country when we
Do you
have
know
no
how
reason to
many
be over
people
there.
are Asian, African, Black, Indonesian? Everybody serves.
You know what? When I went in the Air Force, when I went in the military, race relations in this country were not what they are now. The media and socialist organizations like you guys, the signs that you guys carry, are meaning to divide us. Do you know how well I got along with everybody in my plane, everybody I work with? Things have gotten backwards in the last 25 years.
Continue to divide us by flicking off the crowd instead of trying to
I didn't
listen.
come here to do that. I came here, this is my reaction to what I see and what I hear here.
I think it's clear we're going to agree to this.
Yeah. So, you know what? Go do some research on the hostages that were held in 79. Look at the Marines that were bombed. There's 241. But look at both sides.
There's nothing going on here that you're going to find.
I'm
You're not going to be validated by anything.
I'm not going to go away. I'm not going to turn my back on you guys. I'm not going to do anything more. You guys turn your back and walk away from me. I'm not going to turn my back on you.
Okay. Have a
Hey,
good
rallies
vacation.
this way.
We're not here to confront. I was literally just back to my own. You guys have a good vacation. Beautiful
May peace be with you.
That's all we want.
And hope that we don't cross lines and hope.
We want everybody to live.
And we hope that all of this. We're being meant. We're being. A lot of us being put on here. So.
Hey, rallies this way. Don't worry about that.
Organization of Palestinian and Arab youth and our allies fighting to liberate Palestine from Zionist colonization and occupation. After greenlighting the Zionist entity's unprovoked attacks against Iran, the United States has directly attacked Iran, bombing 3 of its nuclear sites. Shame. The U.S. has lied, as they did in Iraq, claiming that Iran was aiming to produce a nuclear weapon, but this could not be further from the truth. Iran is a signatory to the Non-Proliferation Treaty and has allowed international observers to examine and monitor their uranium enrichment, Over and over again, we have received confirmation that no weapons-grade uranium was being produced. Meanwhile, the Zionist entity has refused to sign the Non-Proliferation Treaty and illegally possesses multiple nuclear weapons it develops in secret. The same Zionist entity that is committing a genocide against the people of Gaza and has occupied Palestine for the past 77 years. Make no mistake, the U.S. and Israel do not truly believe that Iran was attempting to obtain a nuclear weapon. No. They started this war of aggression to subjugate Iran because it has been able to develop and remain self-reliant despite insidious sweeping U.S. sanctions. Unlike the traitorous Arab regimes who actively benefit from selling out their people to the imperialists, Iran has refused to accept the Zionist occupation of Palestine. It is Iran's refusal to bend to imperialist desires, not its peaceful nuclear program, that makes it a major target of U.S. and Zionist aggression. The real danger to the region is not the imaginary nuclear weapons of Iran, but rather the repeated and rampant aggression by the Zionists, who have always sought to keep the people of the Middle East reliant on the United States and thus unable to have any sovereignty over their resources. The imperialists seek to form Iran into another proxy regime in the region, a weak subservient state that only serves the interests of its imperialist overlords and oppresses its people. The objectives of their campaign were unsuccessful. They said they destroyed the nuclear sites, but all they were able to accomplish was some reparable damage. They used negotiations as a trap and now look untrustworthy and war-hungry. They made boastful claims about regime change, but the people of Iran united against foreign intervention and peace by bombs and imperialist control. And so it is our duty as people of consciousness to oppose the wars of aggression the ruling class tries to force on us. The people of the region are waking up to their power and rising up against empire. We must echo their voice here in its heart. Just as the Arabs in North Africa took off to Gaza to break Israel's siege, we must continue to show up at the doors of our government and make our demands clear. Just as the people of Iran took to the streets to oppose the war and foreign interference, we must continue to push our governments to stop sending weapons to Israel and to use our tax dollars to fund the needs of the people here. Over the past 2 years, we've been able to drive cracks into what people thought was an impenetrable iron wall. We should take pride in our successes, but our work is not over. Now more than ever, it is important to get and to stay organized. We've heard from several organizations building power here today. Find out how you can get involved, because the wider our base and the more organized we are, the more effectively we can push for our demands. The more costly it becomes for the government we elect to represent. The more costly it becomes for the governments we elect to represent us to act against our will. So no more U.S. attacks! No more U.S. attacks! Iran, we've got your back! Iran, we've got your back! No more U.S. attacks! No more U.S. attacks! Iran, we've got your back! Iran, we've got your back! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! We reject your racist war! We reject your racist war! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! Iran is a sovereign state! Iran is a sovereign state! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! We reject your racist war! We reject your racist war! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! Iran is a sovereign state! 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 No more U.S. attacks! No more U.S. attacks! Iran, we've got your back! Iran, we've got your back!
No more U.S. attacks!
No more U.S. attacks!
Iran, we've got your back!
Iran, we got your back!
1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
We don't want your racist war!
We don't want your racist war!
5, 6, 7, 8!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Iran is a sovereign state!
Iran is a sovereign state!
Everyone, I want you to put your hands together and make some noise. My friend Nick from the PSL.
My name is actually Mohsen. I am from the DC branch of the Party for Socialism and Liberation. I'm an Iranian American that was born in St. Louis and grew up in the area. How many of you here have been to a rally this week? Raise your hands. All right. And how many of you are new? Raise your hands. All right. A few years ago, when I was talking to my dad about politics, and especially Iran, I remember I looked at him and I said, they hate us. I need you to understand that. And it's not just the US government, it's the people too. And today, I think that belief has been proven wrong. 80% of the people in this country are against a war with Iran. We are the vast majority, and we need to exercise our power to tell our ruling class that we will